First at 4, it is our annual corn maze run. But take a look at this. We're doing things differently. We're going live via drone so you can see every nook, cranny, and stumble, Ben. They tell me this is harder than ever.
Paula, and it finally feels like fall. We've got clouds and cool temperatures to finish our Friday, but we're going to drop another notch in the forecast. All that and more right now, first at 4.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Family, friends, community members, and thousands of police officers joined together today to remember Sergeant Ken Stile. The Detroit police officer died Saturday from complications from a gunshot wound to the shoulder. Jason Colthorpe is in St. Clair Shores this afternoon where Stile's funeral mass was held. Jason, a very emotional day for the Stile family and really all police officers throughout the state.
Well, there were so many here, Karen, and it started so much earlier than the mass at 11 a.m. People were here as early as 8 first thing in the morning, and the officers lined up out front of this church, and not just them, but also private citizens who came here today to show their respects. They lined the streets right here at St. Joan of Arc Catholic Church, and the emotion, like you said, is almost hard to describe, and to be here you had to see it and feel it, and we want to let you see the emotion now.
Ken wasn't just a superhero to the police department. Ken was a superhero to his family.
Thank you for your service. We appreciate you. We will miss you. And we will never forget. God bless the city of Detroit. And may God continue to bless the courageous men and women of the finest police department in America. So I present to you the newest member of our command staff, Captain Kenneth Shark Stile.
Sergeant Kenneth Stile, badge S54. Watch began Monday, November 20th of 1995. End of watch was on September the 17th, 2016.
Coming up at 5 o'clock, by the way, that was Sergeant Stile's son there saluting in the patrol car just before it pulled off, and the family was led to the cemetery to bury Sergeant Stile. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll hear a lot more about this, plus a very surprise announcement that nobody saw coming, and we'll hear from some of those people who lined the streets at 6 o'clock. Karen?
Jason, what's so hard to deal with all of this? It was just 1 week ago today that the sergeant was talking with his wife, planning on coming home on Saturday. The wife was planning a homecoming celebration, and everything took that drastic turn in his health last Saturday.
I think that's why so many people feel so strongly about this. There was actually a welcome home banner earlier this week. The kids were telling family that we just want Daddy to open up his eyes and come home. It's still a little young for them to get it, and that this community here at St. Joan and others just rallying around this family, taking them into their arms, knowing this is going to be such a tough time.
Obviously, Sergeant Stile's family is in our thoughts, obviously, this afternoon. There's another added element to this story, by the way. While a Michigan State Police trooper was on his way to Sergeant Stile's funeral on a motorcycle, he was hit by a car. Trooper Ali Hamoud was headed eastbound on I-94 in St. Clair Shores. A Malibu and truck were in the middle of a road rage when the truck slammed on the brakes. The Malibu swerved but hit Trooper Hamoud. He is hospitalized right now. He has broken ribs, a broken clavicle, and other injuries. The Malibu driver is cooperating with police as they try to work and track down that truck driver. A Port Huron man appeared in court today charged with torturing and killing his wife. Lydia Ball's parents found her body inside her home last month on Rawlings Street. The manhunt was then on for her husband, 39-year-old Douglas Ball. An Amber Alert issued at that time for their 5-year-old son. Today, The medical examiner, detectives, and those who knew Ball testified during a preliminary exam. Ahead on Local 4 News at 6, Guy Gordon will bring you testimony from Lydia Ball's mother. In a surprising turn of events this afternoon, Ted Cruz says he will support Donald Trump. Previously, as you recall, Senator Cruz had refused to back Trump's nominee and was booed at the Republican National Convention. Now, Cruz says he will honor his commitment to endorse the Republican nominee and vote for Trump. So far, Cruz has not spoken publicly about his endorsement, but an announcement is expected as early as the end of the day. Time now for our first look at the forecast. And Ben, you know what? You were very smart in telling us to enjoy the weather yesterday because, man, did it change today.
Big changes. Cold front came through, swept those 80s away. They're gone. And now this is the real fall. It's here. We do have the clouds to contend with, and it looks like we'll probably have those at least through the nighttime tonight before we start brightening up during the day tomorrow. 70s in most locations. Look at that north zone, though. Lapeer, 69 degrees. Winds are coming out of the north, and with that 12-mile-an-hour wind, it is noticeable up there, to say the least. So here's the story through the weekend. Back to normal for temperatures. We do have another chance of rain coming in on Wednesday, or Monday, I should say. But an even colder burst of temperatures to look at in the 7-day forecast. It's all ahead in a few minutes. Karen?
Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. He didn't do anything. He doesn't have a gun.
This is video shot by Keith Lamont Scott's wife, who was there when police shot and killed Scott in Charlotte Wednesday night. She told police he was taking medication for a previous traumatic brain injury. Charlotte's mayor is favoring the release of even more video shot by police of that shooting.
There is not a clear picture. The body camera, of course, is moving, and the view is obscured at certain points. The dash camera is only a partial view. And I think that it is a challenge.
But the police chief says he will not release it to keep the integrity of the investigation. The midnight curfew in Charlotte will continue tonight. The Tulsa police officer accused of shooting and killing an unarmed black man has been released today from jail after posting a $50,000 bond. Officer Betty Shelby is facing manslaughter charges in the shooting death of Terrence Crutcher last week. Tulsa's district attorney says she became emotionally involved to the point that she overreacted. An arraignment date is expected to be set in the next week. In a place where slaves were once auctioned off, a new museum will sit in Washington, D.C. After years of planning, the National Museum of African American History and Culture will open its doors on Saturday. President Obama will headline the dedication ceremony. The museum, located along the National Mall, will have 12 exhibits and 37,000 artifacts, from Muhammad Ali's headgear to a dress sewn by Rosa Parks before her arrest in 1955. Fall is officially here, and that means it is that time of year when we send our good friend Paula Tutman to the Westview Orchards corn maze. Now, last year, Paula made her way through the maze that was in the shape of Tom Izzo's head. Well, this year, it's going to be even more difficult. It is in the shape of a Jeep. Let's go out live to Paula in Washington Township. How are things going out there, Paula?
Well, first of all, Karen, I would say this is a great way to end a Friday. Take a look at this beauty. I've never driven one of these things. It is hot, and it is truly the inspiration for this corn maze. Let's go upstairs, guys. Take a look at this corn maze. It is a feat to be believed. I'm told it is 2 miles, a lot more difficult to run this year. Lots of trademark issues that had to be addressed. They did a fantastic job. I'm going to be running this thing live for the next 2 hours. Listen, there's a reason we love this part of Macomb County. It's absolutely beautiful. Lots of ways to get to Westview Orchards. Take a look at this one. It's called Orchard Country for a reason. On the very tip of the mad pace of Metro Detroit, you find the beauty and the splendor of northern Macomb County and the Macomb Orchard Trail. So pristine in so many ways, so unspoiled, with fields of autumn brushed soy, grassy green pastures, and simple pleasures.
You get the ability to go over bridges, you get the ability to go over creeks, through farm field.
Dale Chesney of Washington Township even took us along on his ride this morning.
And up ahead is a bridge that takes us over M53 that links the west side to the east side. It's beautiful. The seasons bring change from the summertime with all the birds to the fall. I often see deer off in the pastures off on the side.
You can pick up the Macomb Orchard Trail as far south as 24 Mile, or jump on from the Clinton River Trail, which runs through Rochester, which connects to the Paint Creek Trail. When you look at the connections through Oakland and Macomb counties, you have nearly 75 miles of total trails from Rochester to Richmond, and all wild, rural, beautiful points in between.
Because I feel safe, I'm not in and out of traffic, I feel good on this trail, I love it.
This is a priceless treasure for this area, for Macomb County.
It is truly a gem. Okay, so we've got Norman with backpack technology, guys. We are teching it out today. We also have that drone. For the next 2 hours, I'm actually going to run the maze, and I'm going to be using this t-shirt map as my guide. Now, I think I want to go this way. Also, you can follow me on the Local 4 Facebook page. We're going to be live streaming shortly, and hopefully you guys will be able to see from the drone which way I can go, and then you can give me directions. So we'll see exactly, Karen. Oh, are you okay, Norman? Yeah. You know, this is really hilly. They've made this a lot more hilly, and so I'm going to burn a lot more calories. So Karen, check back with us and follow us on Facebook Live so you can see how it's going as I run the 75th anniversary Jeep Westview Orchards Corn Maze.
Oh, Paula
Karen,
Tupman, we wish you luck, and we will be following you online and on Facebook. And you got to give Paula credit. She has some pretty creative live shots. Paula Tupman live in Washington Township. We'll check back with you in just a little bit. Good luck. Ahead, first at 4, one of the country's top mail carriers testing out a new home delivery system. We'll tell you why it could mean more drones in the sky. Also, a woman wakes up to 3 men robbing her home. New home surveillance video captures the moment a shootout erupts between her and the 3 burglars. Sandra.
Hey there, Karen. You know what? A lunch lady makes a pretty drastic lifestyle change. We're going to show you how her cafeteria diet helped her lose 100 pounds.
We're following breaking news from Warren, where there has been an explosion on some train tracks near 8 Mile and Hover. We are now there live. Police tell us a small metal pot exploded on the tracks, causing damage to the rail so far. There have been no reports of injuries or damage done to the train. Make sure to stay with us on air and on clickondetroit.com. We'll continue to follow this breaking news. Again, 8 Mile in Warren. The 8 Mile in Hoover, I apologize. Ben is back. Oh, Ben.
You knew this
Can you
was
feel
coming.
my hands? I'm already cold, but I'm not going to complain all season.
What are you going to do in November?
You know what it is? It's that first blast that you're like, wow.
It does. It sort of gets your attention.
Yeah, jolts you a bit.
We haven't really gotten the crisp air in here. That's still to come, but the temperatures have definitely dropped. They're in the 60s and 70s. Warmest temperature right now is in Adrian at 79, but look at the northern half of the area. Everything north of 8 Mile in the 60s except for Mount Clemens, which right now is at 71 degrees. Now, there is a difference in humidity. The drier air has already filtered into the northern half of the area, but those dew points are still in the mid-60s south of 8 Mile. So you're still noticing that humidity. So even though we've got the cooler temperatures, it's sort of that in-between phase between summer and fall. But tonight we will get cool and crisp across the entire area. And speaking of fall, let's check in on Paula. She's looks like she's making her way around that maze out in Washington Township. You can follow her, of course, on Facebook as she continues. 75 our current temperature. We do have high pressure right now, 30.08, and the winds have started to shift around to the northeast at 9 miles an hour, and that's what's going to bring in that cooler, drier air that we expect to stay with us for quite some time. 4 Live radar has been tracking just a couple faint little echoes that may have showed up in parts of Wayne County, but most of us are on the dry side underneath these clouds. Otherwise, they're going to remain, the clouds are, through tonight. You can see the back edge of those still well up into northern parts of Michigan. So we really won't see the clearing until the daylight hours of Saturday. And then high pressure will settle in. That'll keep us dry both Saturday and Sunday. And then we'll start to expect this next system getting us wet as we get into the next work week on Monday. But don't expect any warmer temperatures. If anything, we're going to see these numbers take another step downward early next week. 54 tonight. Skies mostly cloudy. Could be some areas of fog. That's mainly going to be in our west and north zones as we get into tomorrow morning. So let's break down those low temperatures. They'll be in the 50s. These are going to be some of the warmest numbers, 55 here in Dearborn and Detroit. In our south zone, those low temperatures be close to 60 degrees down here near the Ohio state line. 57 in Tecumseh, Lambertville. You're going to wake up to 59 tomorrow morning. And keep in mind, everybody's going to see the drier air. 40s in Genesee County. Flint, you'll be at 48 degrees tomorrow morning. And in our north zone, north of M59, a lot of 40s. Emmett, 49, North Branch, 49, and Romeo right at 50 degrees tomorrow morning. 7-day forecast, 70-degree temperatures through Sunday on the high side, but then here's that next step down. Highs only in the 60s for Monday through Wednesday. Do expect to see some showers and breezy conditions as fall makes its mark, plants its flag, Karen.
It sure has. All right, thank you, Ben. Let's talk good health today. A Texas cafeteria worker has completely achieved a whole new look thanks to mostly eating her school's food. Sandra Ali joins us now with how she did it. All right, you need to explain this one, Sandra.
Yeah, I know, Karen, hard to believe, right? We're talking about a cafeteria diet here. It could be the next big thing. A lunch lady in Texas, she's 100 pounds lighter after she ate her own school cafeteria food every single day for a whole year.
You have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Every day with the warmest smile.
Thank you. You have a great day.
And words of encouragement.
Hey girl, how's your day going?
Tammy McCrae welcomes a waiting line of curious and hungry children.
And smell good. Thank you, sweetie. You have a wonderful day, okay?
Today she's serving up grilled cheese, bananas, broccoli, and chicken pot pie.
Yum, it's so delicious.
And you better believe those words because this cafeteria manager has spent the past year eating every bit of it.
Our food is amazing.
This is what Tammy used to look like at 260 pounds, weight she carried with her for 17 years after the birth of her second child.
I was gonna die if I didn't do something about the issue.
So in September 2015, as the kids started up a new school year, she ditched her old diet.
I would go to Wendy's and get supersize everything, or McDonald's supersize everything.
Tammy started taking cues from her own cafeteria menu, eating the breakfast and lunch every single day.
At night, I would just go home and have a little bit of fruit or a little bit of yogurt.
And get this, by Christmas, she was well on her way to shedding the weight, and with smarter decisions, she said she started feeling better about herself. So it worked for her. Karen, back to you.
Right, got to try something that works. Thanks, Sandra. Coming up next, first at 4, new home surveillance video shows a woman fighting back against 3 home invaders and opening fire in the middle of the theft.
On the next.
Let's talk about our trending stories this afternoon. Let's start over in Georgia, where security video actually captures a woman opening fire at 3 men during a home burglary. The video shows the men walking around the home with guns drawn, looking for some cash. But that is when the woman comes out and actually starts to fire her gun, leading to a shootout with the burglars. One man is hit. He dies from his injuries. The other 2 managed to escape. They remain on the run this afternoon. Another story getting a lot of attention on trending social media sites, the fact that UPS is testing the use of drones for home delivery. Testing began Thursday at an island off the shore of Massachusetts. That's where UPS flew a drone on a 3-mile trip over the ocean. It's all part of a series of tests to show unmanned drones can be safely used for deliveries in the U.S. Current laws, though, do not allow commercial drones to fly over homes. So they're just testing it out and seeing how it works. Forbes releasing its list of the world's highest paid TV actors, and the top spots are taken by actors from one show. The men of The Big Bang Theory are the highest paid actors at this time. Jim Parsons, who plays Sheldon Cooper, has an annual earning of $25.5 million.
Wow.
That's a lot of money. His co-star Johnny Galecki rakes in $24 million, followed by Simon Helberg with $22.5 million and Kunal Naya with $22 million. Other actors on the list include Mark Harmon from NCIS and the men of Modern Family. Ahead, first at 4, oh, she's hard at work. Paula Tutman trying to figure out how does she get out of that Westview Orchards corn maze. We are live on the ground and up in the air. We'll be checking in on her in just a matter of moments. Stick with us.
Who cares about?
We're back at a half hour with Local 4 News at 5.
Also, we'll be joined once again with Paula Tutman from the Westview Orchards corn maze as she makes her way through.
Looks like she's stuck. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Go, Paula, go.